did you get to be on the NEMIS stage for this festival at Sweden Rock?
Yeah, okay. It's like we have this government-funded things that are called like what do you call them in English? I don't know the
Like
words.
a grant or?
Yeah, no, it's more like there's a special kind of place where you can go. Like they're supporting the music and they like the education, but not the school system. But education about music or theater or stuff like that. So they have. We started doing music. I started music like 20 years something ago, and then you go there and they support you. You can get a rehearsal room for your band, and get to borrow some equipment, and they're called Studiefrämjandet. So that's where you go. And they also nowadays the ones that are controlling the NEMIS stage. That's their kind of thing. So since we live in a small town, I have this connection to. Of course, obviously, to the Studiefrämjandet, and I've been there for ages. And I usually just drop by and talk to them, the nice people. And then I told them last year that we would be interested in playing on the NEMIS stage because we feel like we started to play 3 years ago, for maybe three and a half. So we thought that this is a perfect opportunity for us to just take the next step. So they managed to get us a spot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's really important that no matter where you are in the world, music is such a fundamental part of life. And I know for many people, music is sometimes an absolute lifeline when they can't relate to anything else. And I think it's important that schools and governments continue to support music and help artists and people to thrive through music. And music is also proven to help people learn, and it's a very important fundamental thing. So it's really great to hear that there are programs that are supporting music. So when it came to coming for Sweden Rock, was it some sort of nomination, or how did that work to get you here?
Actually, I don't know.
You know?
Because I just got I got an SMS. So it's like, you're booked for Sweden Rock, and I was like, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's really
super.
Cool.
Because we got the SMS when we were playing. We were on the tour with Freedom Call.
Okay.
And it was just before our show in backstage in Munich where we played. So we just before the show got an SMS and like, now you guys are booked here. Sweden Rock, and I was like, wow.
Oh,
didn't know it was actually happening. Because there is an application form you're supposed to. So I sent in the application form, but then it took months and almost forgot about it.
It's really cool.
But apparently the people liked our music. So.
Now, have you come here before as a fan? Because Sweden Rock's been going for a really long time.
Of course, yeah.
Of course, yeah. So coming from the fan side into being one of the artists, is it really surreal for you? Are you just to be here and actually be on the stage instead?
No, yeah. Yes and no. Maybe it's a bonus because when you start doing music, of course you idolize people and you're like, wow, they're doing this kind of music. I wish I could meet this guy because he really his music is perfect and everything. And then when you start coming up in the in the artist side of things, you just realize that people are just people and they just do music.
Yeah.
And it's all about the music. And then you start to realize that, people are same everywhere. Music connects people. Even like fan and artist, they are connected, and artists here or in America or anywhere, it's the same.
Absolutely. So how did you decide to go in the genre of music that you went into?
There is a story. Could have been 13 or 14. I was sick one day, and I was in bed, just, I have fever and everything. And then my brother came home and said, like, I found this CD. My friend gave me this CD, and it's apparently a new style called power metal. And I was like, okay. So, and I said, what's the band? Oh, it's called Guitarist. I was like, oh, Guitarist. And I looked at the front page, and it was the Somewhere Out in Space album. Then I just like, okay, let's listen to it. And I put on the first song, Beyond the Black Hole. And I was so still feverish, and I was like, what is this? Wow.
I get that. I love Guitarist, so I get that.
You know it. That album is absolutely
Last
perfect.
year, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great show. Yeah, I saw them here.
Yeah. So then you just were hooked, and that just kind of ever since.
That was it. And that's just a straight path from there.
See, and I love to hear that when people say that there's like that one album or that one artist that it's like, man, I was just hooked.
Yeah, you know, because
yeah.
I listened to it and I was like, this is me, this is my music. And since that, people ask me, what do you listen to? And I said, I listen to power metal. And they say, but what else? And I say, oh, it's power metal.
So you really, that's it. You don't. There's nothing else you like to listen to.
No, I wouldn't
See,
say.
and there's nothing wrong with that either.
No, I know.
It's like
people say, yeah, I listen to everything. I listen to Beatles. I listen to this, but I don't.
yeah,
Because I love power metal.
Yeah.
And if you really get into the style, you have different genres inside of power
absolutely.
metal. So you can. I mean,
Absolutely.
for me, it's enough. Maybe it sounds a bit stupid, but I love it.
No, and then it's you've got your own genres, but then you've got your own regional power metal where you
Exactly.
know you can listen to something and you'll know, okay, they're from Germany or they're from Sweden or they're Czech or something.
Exactly.
They each have that little, or
yeah.
they're from Italy. They've got to be from, and you just know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really cool. So, what are you up to for the rest of the year after you guys do Sweden Rock? Are you touring or?
We'll be playing some more shows now in the summer, and then we will start recording. I think from October is the plan, as it looks like today. So we're going to start recording our third album.
Okay.
Everything is written and in order. We just have to find the time. And then we also have some shows in October, very exciting ones, but they're not official yet, so I can't say anything.
We'll keep an eye on you.
But
keep an eye on them.
They will
Absolutely.
That will be great.
Yeah.
We're really excited for that.
So who are you going to work with on the album when you record and mix and everything?
When we did our first album, Guitarist, we worked with Ronnie Miljanovic.
Okay.
He is. I started to listen to his band Dionysus a lot of years ago, and he's been a great inspiration for us since I was young. And then I got connected with him, so he worked with us on both our albums, and we really have this very great way to work together. He understands our music, and we understand how he's working also. So we find this, this magic that you need, producer and artist wise. So we're just gonna keep working with him.
And that's great too, because if you've listened to someone and you've inspired by their music, and then it kind of helps them to understand the music that you want to make.
Exactly.
And so you're not kind of butting heads and be like, you want to make a power metal album, but you're using a rap producer that may not get what you're getting. And
exactly.
Kind of it's mixing it the right way.
Yeah, and also he's obviously very skilled in mixing and recording. And also when you record an album, it's very important that you feel safe and really like on the spot when you're there. Mm-hmm. So you have to be comfortable with the guy that you are recording with. Otherwise, you will be crammed up and you won't perform as well. So
absolutely, and music is a very vulnerable.
It is
industry. I mean, some people they write and like I've talked to artists that can just put their lyrics out there and they're not meant, they don't mean anything, they just kind of threw the words together, but other people it's their heart and their soul and it's really vulnerable, and if you write that way, it's kind of hard to record your music with somebody you just don't trust.
Exactly.
So you have to have that bond.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Do you have any other projects outside of the band?
Not right now, no.
Anybody else in the band?
No, we're just doing this because now we are getting more shows and we have to
absolutely
really keep focus on it. Otherwise the first years, you really have to put a lot of time in order to make it through the fog.
Absolutely.
So we're just staying focused right now.
And so then you'll do your dates and get your album done, and then so you probably look at having an album out sometime in 2018.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And then you look into tour after that.
Yeah.
Just kind of hit it hard and go.
Exactly.
So have you toured outside of Sweden?
Yeah. We've been to a lot of countries in Europe. In February and March, we were playing with Freedom Call and Eden's Curse. So we did on
Eden's Curse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're a very good band.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Yeah.
So actually, that was a great fun. We were playing in Germany and Swiss, and then we also played with Sabaton in Lithuania last year, and then we've been playing with Cobra and the Lotus in
they're a good band
Latvia.
too. She's got some vocals.
Ah, man,
yeah.
You can sing.
I saw them the first time a few years ago. They were in the States with Kiss, and we got there early, and I think Def Leppard was on the bill with them, but we got there early enough to hear the singing, and it was like, wow! So yeah,
I know
she's got the power vocals
on the stage. I mean, her pitch is perfect. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I remember she sing something where she was classically trained, and it just her voice is just solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It is.
That would be a cool tour to be on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know mostly Europe.
Yeah.
Where's someplace you really want to go that you haven't been to yet?
Obviously, I would say Japan.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, that's the standard answer.
Like Loud Park or something.
Yeah. I mean, that's all obviously a dream if you do music to go there, because you know it's
intensely loyal fans. The environment. I have friends who live in Japan, and they keep saying you've got to come for a show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally get that. That's cool.
So I think that would be great.
Awesome. So from making music for you, and you've been in the power metal that's kind of pulled you in.
Yeah.
Do you have advice for anybody that's coming up?
Yeah, I do.
Don't do it, or
don't do it. No, actually, that's actually the advice.
The advice: don't do it.
If you like, oh, maybe I should try and do some music. Don't do it. Just stay at home instead, because you need to stay focused. You need to put a lot of time, a lot of effort. You know, it looks like, oh, they're just doing a 60-minute show today. It's not a 60-minute show. It's on stage 60 minutes, but I mean the hours behind it, and not only the rehearsal time. I mean like organizing things and everything, keeping everything, you know.
So are you doing? Do you guys do your own business management then as well?
Yeah.
So you're all your website and all that kind of stuff.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So that does take a lot of time.
It does take, but until you get someone you can really trust, and it's better to keep it yourself. And also you need to have a really long-going plan. I mean, we plan for playing it here in years, because you need to have an aim. Like, okay, I'm gonna go tour next year. I'm gonna do this album, and then I'm gonna do the tour. And after the tour in 2019, I will try to. Maybe we should play some festivals in 2019, so that we can record and release an album in 2020. I mean, that's 3 years ahead, but you have to keep focus on it.
Well, and I think too with touring, if you want to get on the festival schedules, you have to look ahead. And because I think there's a lot of bands that want to come out and they're, oh, I can just put in right away. And people are putting in a year in advance, or even longer than that,
Exactly.
Or they've tried the year before and there was no interest in it. You keep trying and trying to get on these schedules, and it's a very, very busy planning schedule.
But I mean, yeah, it is. But it's, I mean, in order to actually to go somewhere with the music, you just have to have the energy to do it. Because a lot of bands, they stop because they don't have energy, or maybe they start fighting in the band, or you know, it's hard with the economy in the beginning and everything. So I think that's the advice. Like, if you really want to do it, then you just go for it 100%, and then you can make it.
Now, when you started touring, and like before you were really out there touring,
yeah,
were you all excited about it, and did it change as you started touring? You feel like, oh God, I don't want me here.
Yeah, in some way. I mean, you always hear those stories like, yeah, I don't know where I am, in which city I'm playing and everything. And I always like, how can they not know where they are? And nowadays, I can understand, I can relate to it, because you go somewhere, you come there we were going with the bus in Germany. So you come there and you set up all the things. Then maybe you sleep a bit and you play your show. You have a few beers and you go on the bus. And it just keeps going to another city, and then you repeat it.
Yeah, your
and
bus
after
call,
a while, you're like,
bus call, nighttime, you sleep, and when you wake up, you're somewhere else.
Exactly, and it's a club,
yeah,
with a bar and a stage. So, but no, but it's a great life. I like it. You know,
yeah.
I really enjoy to meet all those people that you meet.
So, would you say that's your favorite part about touring, is the meeting the fans, or is there something about touring that you love more than the other?
No, it would be meeting the fans and meeting like new people also, because when you tour with people, you get to know them in a very, you know, you really get to know them.
Oh yeah, because you're living together on that bus.
Living together all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to your show tonight.
Thank you.
Guys, you gotta check this band out.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Check it out.
Thanks so much.